dear. I'll still be here when you're gone. You gather souvenirs, but I will never be your pawn. Your pawn. Your pawn. My love wasn't ever a game. I lay my cards out on the table. There's nothing to gamble away, but I can promise that you'll never be the same. But I can promise that you'll never be the same. You can double down. I'll still be a proud haven for your love is never love. A river through your bluff, I will be enough, enough, enough. My love wasn't ever a game. I lay my cards out on the table. There's nothing to gamble away, but I can promise that you'll never be the same. Something you can never take, but it's not uncommon to forsake. Got a chronic urge to complicate. Think of love like a friend, not an enemy. Feeling I have nothing left to hide. I'll say but you know it when it's right. Keep it simple now, living it before I die. Think of love like a friend, not an enemy. My love wasn't ever a game. I lay my cards out on the table. There's nothing to gamble away, but I can promise that you'll never be the same. But I can promise that you'll never be the same. What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let 'em burn it out. Sell 'em to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. Our brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
Well, hello there. Sorry I'm late. I was eating dinner. I was gonna skip dinner. But then Sly ordered some delicious dinner, and I'm just like, I need to eat dinner. So, got some news before we, I should probably close out the stream. Okay. I'll just leave it open. Wow. That's RuneScape. Are they gonna play RuneScape? No. Oh! Mumbles! Thank you for the 9 months in a row. Wah! I mean, no, I've totally not been watching Spats all day. Nope. Alright, anyways. News. So for those of you who know, I've been in talks. This is, okay, to clarify, this is not Rococo. Okay, not Rococo. I'm saying that because of the recent stuff that's been happening on Twitter. So I'm just clarifying that it's not Rococo. I've been in talks with a potential sponsor to be partnered with the stream. And I'll just first off state, hello. If I were basically any sponsorships or products that will ever be featured on my stream will either be something that I really like.
Hi, Lisa. Hi, Super Nintendo Chalmers. I'm learning.
Thank you for the host. Will either be something that I really, really like and believe it's a good product, or something that I actually use, or yeah, basically something that I actually use every day. It's currently in the works. So basically what's happening is things are being arranged right now. They're just allowing me to give a test run of, so it's something that I have been interested myself. I just haven't had the chance to, you know, get into it. So I've been interested before they reached out to me. And basically since I've never had a chance to be involved with that kind of a thing before, I'm being vague on purpose. Because if I'm being vague because it's not finalized, there's no contracts. And if I say what it is, then it's gonna be very obvious what it is. It could be a product, it could be something that can be used, it could be something that can be consumed, it could be something that could be worn, it could be a service, who knows? But nonetheless, it's being arranged right now where I can get a substantial good feeling about it, so that I can be confident that not only is this going to be something that I will use on or have on a regular basis, but do you know what I mean? So that when I actually like have it featured or whatever, or it pops up or something, that like it's not going to be crap. So just like for full transparency, this is not the first time that I've been almost dropped my cup. Okay, put this over here. Full transparency, this is not the first time that I've been approached for a partnership or a sponsorship. This is the first time that I've been interested. Hi, Syncridge. But yeah, Oh, so yeah, that's why, essentially, basically the way it is, it's something that, I don't know. I just like, if I ever want to put my name or recommend something, even if I'm just recommending it to one person, do you know what I mean? I want it to make sure that's like, it's not bad. Because essentially, as soon as I recommend something and it's bad, then like, it's my fault in my eyes, right? 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 Hi, Pinky Fox. Okay, so that's that. Basically, that's in the works. It's in the works. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but it will happen. Basically, I just have to get a good feel. It's being arranged where I can get a test drive, purposely being vague, a test drive of whatever it is, and then I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna like it, because like I said, I've been doing the research, I've been interested, and yeah, it's gonna be a thing. Basically, how I'm gonna do it, I'm not gonna make it so it's like in your face. You know, I'm not gonna be like every 5 minutes be like, hey, check out my sponsorship by clicking on the link. Oh yes, if you click on the link, blah 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 blah, and like it cuts to like some B-roll. Raid Shadow Legends. Tesla's. I actually wouldn't mind a Tesla truck, even though they kind of look ugly. They're very utilitarian, if that makes sense. So like, I know that if I got one, it'll last for a very long time. Okay, so second piece of news. Tundra trackers. I'm not sure if the Kickstarter's still up, but I snuck in at the very last moment, because when I did the order, they said there's only hours left. I actually don't want Tundra trackers. I don't care about the trackers, because I already have enough trackers. I don't care. So, I purchased 2 of the super dongles, meaning that instead of one of those USB sticks can handle up to 7 trackers, which is amazing, because if you don't know, I have 8 trackers right now, and that currently takes up 8 USB ports because it requires 8 separate dongles. Yay. So I got 2 super dongles, because I'm under the assumption that I'm not really going to get a motion capture suit anytime soon. And basically it leaves me enough room to grow in case I get more trackers in the future. And if not, then I'll just have the one and Sly will have the other one. So I got 2 of them. 2 of them. So here's the other piece of news. Okay, so as some of you know, Sly and I, at the end of July, early August, we're gonna be moving. Sly and I are gonna be going to leave South Korea for good. And we're gonna move back to Canada. Great. So here's the thing, we're moving countries. We're doing a full move, meaning that we are going to be getting everything packed up. Our washing machine, our dryer, our refrigerator, our desks, our shelves, our clothes, everything, our television. It's all being packed up. So, this means a couple things. We are probably going to be in our current house right now basically with only our computers for just a little bit. So I'm not sure if we'll have time to stream in August, but basically the month of August, both of us, you can probably also hear about this on Slystream as well, but for those of you who don't go to Slystream, I'm sure Sly will be able to tell you in more detail, because Sly's actually been handling a different dynamic of this, which I will talk about in the future, like in a moment, but I can't really go into too much detail because Sly's been handling a big chunk of this other part. So, yes, the month of August, probably not going to be streaming, because this is what this is basically our thought process is we're going to be flying, right? Then we're going to be in a hotel, a quarantine hotel for 2 weeks. And I don't know if any of you have ever stayed in a hotel before, but the internet there is kind of like super, right? It's super. So the odds of us being able to stream is very low. So we're operating on the assumption that we're not gonna be able to stream. And then once we get out of quarantine, we're gonna be staying with some family and we're gonna be house hunting. And basically we need to settle in to staying with family for about like at least 2 weeks, get everything sorted. Cause put it this way, we're not gonna be able to take our full computer. So like my monitors, for example, are not coming to Canada with me. It's gonna be packed by the moving company. My chair is gonna be packed by the moving company. So we have to arrange, what we're gonna do is we're gonna arrange, oh yeah, thank you everyone out there who's been purchasing things related to VTubing or computer stuff using the Amazon Blacksmith. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Sly and I both, because even though it costs you guys no extra money to use those links, basically you just buy the things I recommend if you need it. Don't buy it if you don't need it. Very important. We get like a couple pennies, and over the last year, those two pennies every so often has added up to allowing Sly and I to buy new monitors, so that we will have a new 27-inch, they're not high-end monitors, but two 27-inch Pro Art monitors. They're like 300 US or something each, and those are gonna be waiting for us in Canada. And it's all gonna be spent with Amazon money, woo! Yeah, so the reason why am I choosing that specific monitor, the Asus Pro Art monitor? Because for me personally, I prefer color accuracy over anything else. Color accuracy is key for me, because, well, I have very good color perception. So essentially, if there's any kind of banding on a low-end monitor, I instantly notice it, and it kind of bothers me. Because like if you don't have a good monitor that has a good range of color spectrum, you'll have something called banding. Kind of think of it like this way, right? Imagine you have a piece of paper and you get a paintbrush, a wet paintbrush, like a watercolor. You tap the paintbrush onto the paper, and the watercolor will start absorbing into the paper and making like a light colored blob, right? And just keep doing that over and over and over. And what you'll end up with is like a dark blob in the center, right? And then there'll be a slightly bigger, lighter blob, and then a slightly lighter blob, and then a slightly lighter blob. It'll make like a nice little blob ring. So basically that's what color banding is on your monitor, is the monitor is not able to differentiate between the two different colors. So it's missing some color information. So instead you just see this ugly line. but that only makes a difference if you're able to perceive those colors. Yeah, Mumbles, and we're not gonna be able to leave. Hi, Mari. So that's why I'm personally choosing those monitors. They're 27-inch 1440p because at 27 inches you don't really need 4K. I don't want to get into it, but basically at the distance you're going to be using a 27-inch monitor, you don't need 4K, really. And they're 75 hertz monitors, and they're Kalman calibrated, which means that they are essentially some of the most color accurate monitors that you can get. So that means if you are looking at something on the monitor, then that means those same colors, like say if you're looking at a t-shirt on a monitor, then that means that t-shirt in real life will be the exact same color. It'll match the screen. Yes. And the monitor is quite affordable now. It's only $299, which is great. So that's what we're getting. I mean, yes, it would be super nice to get like one of those ultra wide 144 hertz I don't know, blah 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 resolution. Those would be nice, but they're like $1,200, and considering we're moving and stuff, it doesn't make sense to buy one as much as I want one. Yeah, they're $299. I don't actually have them myself, and I actually have an older model right in front of me right now, but it's not as good as the new one. So I don't want to make an affiliate link until we actually have purchased them, because I don't want to like really recommend something. I guess I could put a link. I'll put a link later. A Wacom color manager? No, I haven't. Barney or Teletubbies, I don't like either. Hey, Rush. Hi. Yeah, $299 USD. Like I said, I will link to it later. They're super great. Personally, I think so. But like, here's the thing though. Let me tell you something. If you don't care about 100% color accuracy, and like 95% color accuracy is good enough for you, which most monitors are 95% color accurate, save money. Right? Save money. Of course I'll choose color accuracy. Color accuracy matters more to me than anything. It may... Oh! That's great, Mari. That's great. Mari just got a new Cintiq. Very jealous. 32-inch. Very jelly. Okay, so we're moving. Back to the main story. We're moving. And we've been planning to do a full move for a very long time. And we've been buying things with the assumption that it will either be the same, working out the cost difference, right? Because like whenever we purchase something, we thought of it this way. Are we gonna take this back to Canada? Okay. So like, if we get to use it, right? We're using it for X many years, right? Then if we were to sell it instead locally and then use that money to rebuy it in Canada, what would that be like? In essence, if you think about like being able to use the item, it works out to be about the same. And so for us, we're just like, you know what? The amount of loss that we would take by like buying and selling is not worth it. So we decided to keep it. And we bought things, we made investments like a refrigerator, a washing machine, a dryer. And then COVID hit. And let me tell you what happened with COVID. It made all of those things super expensive. So now, it's not only worth it, we'd actually be saving money by moving those things to Canada. So, as an example, a washing machine we bought for $700 now goes for $1,300 Canadian before tax, which is ridiculous. It's rhinoceros. Yeah. Because before, I remember looking it up, it was about the same price. All right, so that was our logic behind buying furniture and appliances, knowing that we're going to take it back to Canada with us. Now, here's the thing. We knew how much it cost for a friend of ours to move a similar amount of items. And she said it was about $8,000 to move everything. Like, they come in, they pack everything up, they put it in a shipping container, goes on a boat. 8 weeks later, it arrives in Canada, and they unpack it for you in your new place. $8,000. I could actually, that's what I've been thinking about with the small appliances is I actually almost went into electrical engineering, like with circuit design. So like replacing a transformer for me on a small appliance, like I thought about, I'm like, oh, that's kind of child's play. I wouldn't do it on the big appliances though. I would get an electrician to come in and just change the circuit in the house for the washing machine, dryer, and refrigerator. Okay, so that was the whole thought. Our friend, along like a couple years ago, spent $8,000, and we knew that because of COVID, things went up in price. So in my head, I'm like, I calculated it's probably going to be around $10,000 to $15,000 to move everything like that. And so we went to the #1 recommended mover. They came in. They did an assessment, and like offhandedly, like off the record, she said it's probably going to be around anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000. Which I'm like, oh, great, less than what we were thinking. I was like, but I'll send you an official quote and I'll let you know because, you know, I have to make things official, right? Well, they sent us a quote for 22,000 American dollars. Just let that sink in for a moment. 22,000 American dollars, more than double the price. Yes. So Sly and I both went in panic mode because we're like, what the heck? We don't have this kind of money. Like, I was thinking worst case scenario would be like 15. What the heck is this? Like, we could make it work, but it would be such, it was basically like full panic. It was literally like for 6 hours since I got that email from Sly, I was looking at things in the house and be like, okay, well, we can just sell everything. And I would look at everything and I would just like panic. Like, how are we gonna get rid of this? I don't know what to do. Like, how, like, and then I was just thinking about, like, I brought stuff from Canada to Korea, and I'm just like, am I an idiot? And should I have not brought these things from Canada? Because now we just have to get rid of it. So basically, this is what happened. Sly basically said, you know what, Fofa? I'm gonna handle this like a boss. Like a boss. And, well, Sly contacted a bunch of other moving companies. Albeit, let's just put it this way though. It took a month for that company to get back to us. So Sly contacted a bunch of other companies to give us quotes. So we're halfway through like a whole slew of different moving companies that have come, assessed our stuff, and some of them have already given us quotes, official quotes. And let me tell you something. It's between $10,000 and $15,000. That's what they're quoting us. So basically, as soon as we start getting these new quotes in, they're all between 10 and 15. My first thought was, that first lady. Her and her company. Her and her ripoff. Her and her 1 month trying to rip us off. So thanks to Sly, basically Sly said, you know what, I'm gonna got this, and I just, you know what, I'm just gonna try to not think about it. Sly, thank you so much. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. And Sly was just basically like, what was it? The statue with the giant bolt, like the world.
Snow, a ghost.
So now everything's fine. We're getting quotes that are all matching up to what we're thought and budgeted for in our heads. And great. Atlas. Yes, Atlas. Sly is Atlas. Mouse. I don't know why they didn't want to take our quote. Like, do you know what I mean? It's only that one company that overquoted us. So now everything's fine. The only things now we have to worry about is getting our dogs vaccinated for the travel to Canada, buying plane tickets and booking the hotel, and basically just closing all of our accounts here, and everything's good. But here's the thing though, like, they had to break down the cost. They broke down the cost, and they said the cost of the shipping container was the same cost that the current moving companies are quoting us for the most part. Isn't that ridiculous? Oh, also, let me tell you one other thing. These quotes that are coming in for the other companies is including insurance. It's including insurance. The other person that was quoting us for over 20 grand, that wasn't including insurance. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, think about that for a moment. Legit, that other company just wanted to gouge us. How are they billing it? By space. By space. How much space it takes. How many cubic meters it takes up. Yeah. And luckily for us, a lot of our furniture, flat packs. You can easily take it apart, flat pack it. A lot of it's just furniture. It's modern furniture, so it's not heavy furniture. It's not like it's old, like, you know, wood or granite, right? I'd say our heaviest things would be our appliances, our 3 major appliances, and our table, our dining table. but like I can like Sly alone and me alone, we can pick up our appliances. Just we might break our backs. It'd be like a full like adrenaline like oh, and like pick it up, and then you know we pull like muscles, we get you know, what are those things called? I never had one, but when the muscle pokes through your stomach, what is that called? No, not a hamstring. It's the thing that a hernia. Yeah, get a couple hernias. You know, pop a blood vessel in your eye. You know, but we could pick one up. No. Some of the IKEA furniture that we have is actually quite nice. So like, we have a hardwood table. Also too, the price of those things in Canada have gone up. I love IKEA. What Sly and I want to get when we move into a new house is up desks. We want to get up desks. They're desks that you can make standing or sitting. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Marty. So one thing I do want to get for myself personally is in my, so here's the thing. When I'm talking about this is like a year or 2 years later, whenever we can get our new house in Canada. I want to have a TV. Like, it doesn't have to be a good TV. It could just be like the crappiest, like, you know, like those $200 Best Buy Insignia 55-inch TVs that, like, you know, ghost the image like a motherfucker, right? I want one of those to put on the wall so I could read chat. No, I'm not going to use it to watch anything. It's just going to be for reading chat. Because, like, right now, I'm staring at a blank wall. And whenever I have to read chat, I look over here. The cheapest, crappiest giant TV. Like, one of those wasabi mangoes that you see on Amazon. Get a projector? The thing is, projectors, in order for it to actually project at a higher enough resolution to see chat, they can get quite expensive. I want it to at least be 1080p. And then I'm gonna make it portrait mode. No. Oh, it won't cause tracking issues for my gloves or my Vive trackers, or in the future a motion capture suit. It would cause issues for my iPhone tracking. Yes, I do use light mode for everything. Here's the thing though, you can buy a cheap like 40, 50-inch TV, 1080p, for like $200. A $200 projector is gonna be the worst. If I was buying like a a projector for like real use, yes. Oh, here's the thing right now. TVs are actually gone up in price because of the silicon shortage. Semiconductor and silicon shortage right now has made all electronics go up. So cars, refrigerators, televisions, game consoles, phones, all going up. It's gonna be like that for 2 years minimum. So if you have anything and you're like, oh, maybe I should upgrade, hold on to it. It's not crypto miners. It's not. Think about it. How many people have to work from home? And then they realize, oh, I don't have a computer. Oh, my computer is really bad. I guess I'll buy a new computer. Oh, since I'm buying a new computer, what's this thing called gaming? And then they buy a gaming computer. There you go. There's just more people wanting quality computers. That's all it is. Here's the thing though, scalpers are a natural thing that's just gonna happen. Like, I don't condone scalping, but like, it just happens. Like, you can't stop it, right? So I've actually, not too long ago, I actually saw a 1660 for 300 US. Like a GTX 1660, and I was just like, should I get that? I don't know. 10 minutes later, it was sold out. But I told Sly about it, and Sly's like, you should have got that. So now I've just been, every so often, I've just been checking. If I see one of those, I'm gonna get it. Because what I do know is that if I end up not needing it or having to get rid of it, I can sell it for the same price that I bought it. And that's exactly what I would do. I wouldn't sell it for more. I would literally just sell it for the price that I got it, because I know that it'll just sell right away. No, the silent Gary! You did get a rare one. But yeah. Cool stuff. Really? You didn't? Oh no, is it broken? I was helping someone. Oh no, that works. Okay.
Paper! Snow! A ghost!
That works.
Gary!
There you go. So yeah, that's essentially that's all the news. So I'm in a much better mood now, because I don't have that stress looming over my head. Thanks to Sly. Thank you, Sly. Sly pulled in clutch. Sly, shouldn't you be streaming? Hello? Oh, it's Thursday. Why is my door closed then? Jeez. Hold on. You told me to close it. I thought you were streaming today.
No. I don't stream on Thursdays.
Oh.
But you are loud.
Okay.
My door.
Oh, well, welcome to the club. charging extension cable under the seat. Oh. Under the...
Are you me?
I can't leave the room.
What?
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Ow.
I forgot it's Thursday. I forgot it was Thursday. Wow. Oh yeah, does anyone know? I know that there's a limit to the size of batteries that you're allowed to bring on the plane. Is there a limit to how many batteries you can bring on the plane? Okay, I don't know where it is. It's fine though. It's better. Thanks. Okay, Epic Spicy, see you. Just capacity per pack? Okay. How come there's not a hug slide redeem? Poke.
Because it's a hug fofa redeem. Hi.
Oh!
I squish you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Varies per airline. Okay. 2? 2? How can it be 2? If you have a laptop and a tablet and a whatever, that's like, wait, like, if you have a laptop, a tablet, a cell phone, that's 3. Okay, let me check. How many batteries can I take on a plane? Here's the thing though, is this only, if you're looking at the TSA, I'm not gonna be flying through America. I'm not, unless the TSA, you know, just applies to everyone. Oh, hi, waifu baby. Hello. Tablet and phone have integrated batteries. I'll have to look it up. Okay, petapixel restrictions, battery restrictions. Oh, okay. Hold on. So, oh, yes. For those of you who don't know, waifu is a fellow full body motion cap streamer, and they're a talented singer. Check her out. Okay, so apparently, since there's no weight restriction on them, you can carry as many of them as you want. They just have to be less than 100 watt hours. There you go. I'm gonna call the airline that we're gonna be planning to use anyway. Oh, for those of you who don't know, Sly and I are moving to Canada, and gonna be taking all this wonderful stuff on the plane. The copious amount of battery packs that I have. Gloves, this motion capture helmet. 100% I'm gonna get stopped by security. And they're gonna be like, what's this? What's this? Why do you have this? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me tell you something. Yeah, Sly and I are moving to Canada. We live in Korea right now. Let me tell you a story. So, in high school, I was fortunate enough to go to a very nice high school that allowed you to major in certain subjects. So I majored in robotics, electrical engineering. Robotics and electrical engineering were together. Graphic design and photography, as well as English. Well, if anyone who's ever taken photography classes before, a lot of teachers, our teacher was like a former National Geographic photojournalist, and basically made us shoot on film, which is fine. So I have, and I actually still have it, a Canon AE1, and then I shot on, I shot on T-Max 400 film, sometimes 200 film, but usually around T-Max 400. That's what I usually shot on. So black and white. And so for those of you who know, it's an SLR camera, and since it's a film camera, there's no display on the back because it was made in the 1980s. So here I am flying to another city within Canada, and I get stopped by security, and they're like, "You've got some suspicious stuff in your bag there, miss." And I'm like, oh okay. It's like, okay, well, just open up. They do the little swabby swab. They ask me questions, and like, well, what's this? As they're getting here, and they look, and they're like, what is this? And she pulls out the camera, and she's like, this is very, like, her face is like, this is very suspicious. I'm like, oh, that's my camera. And she's like, this doesn't look like a camera that I've seen before. I'm like, well, it's a film camera. It's like, what do you mean film camera? Okay, well, just here. How does it work? How do you turn it on? It's like, you don't turn it on. It's like, what do you mean you don't turn it on? I'm like, it's like, okay. It's like, okay, well, it's like, well, how do I see the pictures? And I went, you look through the viewfinder? No. Where's the screen? Let me see the pictures on the screen. I'm just like, there's no screen. And she's like, she's looking at me like she's about to like pad me down. Then some old security guy just like peeks his head up and goes, what's the problem? And she holds it up. He's like, she's fine. It's just a camera. And she's like, okay. Yeah. I just couldn't believe it. She was older than me. I was in high school. She was like in her 30s. How can you have not seen a film camera before? Right? But I mean, like, everyone's had a camera, like those disposable cameras, right? With the cardboard outside. Right? And usually, I bring my full desktop with me when I travel. Now that sounds like a lot, but our computers, even though right now my computer is in a bigger case, normally it's in a small case. All the parts fit in a small case. Basically, think about like before I used to have a like a Dan case, so like tiny.
Chaos the Terrible tipped $100. Thank you for the tutorials on YouTube less than 3.
What? Chaos the Terrible. Thank you so much for the $100. I really appreciate it. I'm not very good at showing gratitude because I don't know what to say other than thank you. I'm sweating. I'm sweating. What do I do? Why am I sweating so much? But thank you. Thank you so much. I super appreciate it. Just know, thank you so much. And essentially right now, all income is going towards moving. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. What was I talking about before? Wait. Okay, so traveling plane, yes, small case. And ever since I started traveling with my desktop, which is like a tiny case, right? Essentially, think about it like a motherboard with a graphics card taped to the back of it. That's like the size of the case. And every time it would get stopped by TSA, they would swab it down. They're like, what is this? And I was like, it's a computer. Then like some dude bro would come, he's like, that's a computer? Oh, that's so cool. Actually,
welcome to Costco. I love you.
Welcome. My computer motherboard is actually ITX. So right now, in the computer, like I said, I have a different case because I was having overheating problems, and there wasn't a really great small case to fit Noctua D15 because I was having overheating issues. So I have a full-size full tower. No, mid-tower? I have a mid-tower, yes. I had a full tower. Full towers are huge. I have a mid-tower. And it's the Fractal Design R7. Super great case. But I'm gonna have to, when we move, I'm gonna take all the parts out and I'm gonna stick it into a new case that recently came out, which is the Silverstone Sugo 14, which is essentially a case that can fit in your carry-on luggage, that can fit a Noctua D15 and a full-size graphics card. Think about that for a moment. A Noctua D15 and a full fat 3090 in your luggage. Isn't that cool? I don't have a 3090, but I'm just giving to you like for reference. I'm still sweating. Thank you. Hi, TJ. Yeah. So I haven't put my computer in it yet. I'm gonna do that before we move. So right now it's just kind of sitting on the floor. I've been staring at it. I don't have a 3090. I have a 2070 Super. I kind of wish that Sly and I, decided to buy nicer graphics cards. Like, I don't know, 2080 Ti's. Because, the price of graphics cards right now, right? Right now, my graphics card, if you try to buy it even used, the 2070 Super is $1,500 in Korea. And Sly's graphics card is also $1,500 to $2,000 in Korea. We did not pay that much money. We paid the MSRP, which was like $3.99. Doing well. How are you? Yeah, right now, look, right now, like we bought it like 2 years ago. That's when we bought our graphics cards. So, look at the graphics cards prices now. It's outrageous. But TJ, I hope you're doing well. Right? Right? Hi, Peyton. Wait, is Chaos the Terrible a streamer? Oh. What do you know? What do you know? What do you know? What do you know, Mumbles? Detective Mumbles on the case. I like what I'm reading. Okay, I'll check it out later. Boop boop. War Thunder? What do you mean War Thunder? War Thunder? What are you talking about, Sly? They play War Thunder? I was just reading their about. Oh, they do play War Thunder. Wait, that model's not 3D? Oh. War Thunder is like, how do you say? It's a PvP open world game where you can play as like you have like these historically accurate, but tuned to be more fun, battleships, planes, and tanks, right? Hi, Ace. I don't actually play. I've never played War Thunder. I only know about it because Linus Tech Tips talked about it. And they had a super great ad one time where it was like a mini live action movie that was like super captivating. I'm just like, whoa, this is a really good ad. So I watched the whole ad. It was like a 3-minute ad. I'm like, yeah, I'll watch this whole thing. Hi, Bacon. But I've never played it. I don't know. I know that I wouldn't be great at it. Or I would get too obsessed. And all I would do is do dogfighting. Whoa! Kangaroo Down Under. Thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. They have kaiju. They have kaiju events. That's actually kind of cool. That's actually really cool. Thank you again. Thank you again, Kangaroo Down Under. That I don't wanna play it. I know it's gonna take up too much of my life. I know. Because once my uncle got me this, what was it called? It was like Microsoft Pacific Theater, and it was like the World War II, and you got to fly from either as like from the side of the Japanese or the Americans, and you got to fly these like little putt planes, and then you're like putt, and you're like do, and you're shooting each other, and I was just like, this is really fun. And I know that War Thunder is like that, but better. And I have the feeling if I played War Thunder, I would stop streaming and making videos, because I'd be playing War Thunder. Godzilla Snail. Yes. It's also the same reason I've kind of been staying away from certain MMOs, because I know that it'll consume my life a lot. Because basically, put it this way, if your MMO doesn't punish you for grinding, I'm in. If your MMO punishes grinding in any way, I'm out. Goodbye. It's the main reason why I never played World of Warcraft. They punish grinding. Put it this way, right? Basically, grinding is you just kill you either repeat a quest over and over and over again, or you stay in an area and you kill mobs over and over and over again. And the idea is like, you'll just keep getting experience, but like, you'll get the same amount of experience, but as you level up, that experience will increase your level little by like a tiny fraction. So like, let's say if you're a level 10, it'll increase your level up bar, experience bar by like 5%. But once you get to level 20, it increases it by like 0.5%, right? I'm fine with that. That makes sense. However, if a game goes, oh, well, you're too high level, so 0 experience. Or, what's it called? Or if they go, oh, well, since you just logged on, for the first hour, you get bonus experience. And then after a bonus experience time, like World of Warcraft did it originally, you get reduced experience. And so basically what I did was I would log on for that first hour, kill a bunch of stuff, and then leave. And I'm just like, you know what? This game's not for me. Hi, Identified Squid. Okay, for those of you, for OGs out there who have played MMOs before, I played Ragnarok. I played Ragnarok on a 1x server. I remember my friend said, I want a golden thief bug card. And like, we'll get you a golden thief bug card. Kangaroo Hunter, thanks for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ah! Oh, and thanks for the sub too. Thank you. Yeah, so my friend wanted a golden thief bug card. All right, so let me tell you something. Monsters, have a 0.01% chance to drop a card. And a card is usually something that you can slot into a piece of armor or weapon, and it gives you a cool special effect. Like, really cool. So 0.01%. Right? So now then you go, oh, that doesn't sound so bad. You just kill that like a X amount of this monster and maybe you'll get a card. Okay. All right. Now think about it this way. What if the card that you want belongs to a boss monster? And that boss monster maybe spawns once a day on a really populated server. Yeah. Yeah. That was the Golden Thief Bug card. That is the rarest card I've ever gotten. So, yeah, once a day for the server. For the server. For the whole server. So, like, if you're on a server with like 1,000 people, then it's once a day. Yeah, for the whole player base. Yeah. Yeah. So basically, here's the thing though. That sounds hard, right? But here's the thing. If you kill it once or you watch someone else kill it, then you know when it's going to respawn next. You know. Not everyone else will know. Most people will come in, they'll check, they'll wait around, and then they'll leave. Because it's not spawning. Because you don't know when it's going to respawn. If you've seen it die, you know when it's going to respawn. So what we did is we came in the first time, we saw someone else kill it, and we're like, okay. So we just logged out there. And then we played on an alt account. And then as soon as like it was 10 minutes to, it was going to spawn again. We logged in, killed it, logged out, and went on an alt account again. And that's what we did for a few months. We were the only ones killing the Golden Thief Bug. But here's the thing though, is that when you get that card makes you immune. Okay, so basically in Ragnarok is like a normal thing. There's ranged attacks, there's like bows, there's swords, there's magic. The Golden Thief Bug card slots into a shield and makes you untargetable by magic. Yeah. Yeah. Almost no one had it on the server. So my friend was playing as a creator or an alchemist, and they threw these acid bottles. And let's say, basically, if you were level 99 and you did something called rebirth, where you re-leveled again as a higher class, generally you could have anywhere from like 20,000 to maybe like 70,000 health. Now imagine you're a creator and an alchemist. You have an acid bottle and you optimized for throwing these acid bottles. And one of these acid, so her build, one of those acid bottles would do 20 to 30,000 damage 5 times by throwing one. And she could usually have an inventory full of them. So she would just like walk into a guild versus guild, and then all the mages will be trying to attack, like target her, can't, and then she'd be like, acid bottle, acid bottle, acid bottle. Don't consider that disincentive for grinding. Because here's the thing, is that it's an OP card. When I grind, I don't grind for weapons. I grind for experience to level up. I don't care about some like rinky-dink quest where, oh, my house needs more logs, but the logs were taken by these murlocs. Can you go defeat these murlocs for me and bring me back the murloc logs? It's like, can I just chop down more logs for you? No, they must be the murloc logs that they took from me. Oh, Okay. Cool. There you go. Have 100 experience and some gold. I would rather just stay in one area and kill a bunch of stuff and then do something else on the side. Yeah. So here's the thing. It's like, why is that not a disincentive? Because I'm not grinding for experience. If you're grinding for an item, and I consider that balancing. So basically, if that item is super, super hard to get, then like having it harder to kill the boss that drops it is kind of a way of balancing, I guess. Here's the thing though. If I'm doing quests for story's sake, not for leveling up sake. So don't give me fetch quests. From my understanding, in my first impression of World of Warcraft, because I am someone who hasn't played a lot, is that World of Warcraft is like at the very least 50% fetch quest and 50% story quest. Whoa! 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 Wait, how much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Holy smokes! Midway, Tom, thank you for the 1,100 bits. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I hope you enjoy your new bit emotes. Thank you so much. But yeah, here's the thing though. When I play games that are PvP, I'm that person you hate. Just think about it, right? Not the person that you hate because they're loud or obnoxious or they trash talk or cheat. No, I'm that person that you hate because they did that one thing that no one would ever think of doing, and they exploit it. For example, like my friend with the immunity to casted spells and acid bottles. So I would be that one person that would be in Halo in the far off corner with a sniper rifle and a rocket launcher. Oh, you're getting too close, rocket launcher. Oh, you're just the right distance, sniper rifle. And like, I don't know. I haven't played Halo in a long time. I've only played the original Halo. But to give you an idea of the kind of hijinks I would get up to in the original Halo when it was out on PC. So I used the keyboard and mouse. I was that player that always used the Banshee. And then I would always make sure I get into the Banshee with a sniper rifle. Because the only thing that can really take down Banshees, no matter how skilled you are, is a tank. So basically what I did was I was able to kill everyone with the Banshee because I was that annoying person. And then, I'm like, there's a tank. I will jump out of my Banshee. And usually I'm like, because if you're in a Banshee and you see a tank, you're dead. So I'm like, you know what, if I'm going to die anyway, I want to take them down with me. So I would jump out of my Banshee and then aim and then pop them in the head. And then they would die, and then I would die when I hit the ground. Because I found that better than me just dying. Yeah, that was my gaming style. So just think about it that way before. Hi, Watkins. Or. What was this game called? Rise of Nations. There was this real-time strategy game called Rise of Nations. And it kind of thinking about like Age of Empires, but a little bit more fast-paced. And it was on the GameSpy network, if anyone knows what that was. I was in top 10. Because I never lost. I never lost. I have 0 losses. And you want to know how I achieved the 0 loss? Once again, this is why you don't want to play games with me. Is because in that game, it had a doomsday counter. And so if X amount of nuclear weapons would go off, then the world would be destroyed and it's a stalemate. But here's the thing. Usually people would get a tech progression and have something called missile shield. And when they get missile shield, it means that you can't launch missiles into their place anymore, right? That means you only can detonate missiles in your own territory. So my common tactic was to have a really good defense, have a poop ton of nuclear silos full of nukes. Right? And everyone would be looking at me like, oh, what's this dummy doing? We're all just gonna get missile shield. So, I mean, like, whatever. So then what I would do is I would send a suicide squad in to capture their capital. Right? Because, like, no one would think about doing that. So you capture their capital, and it temporarily becomes mine. All my troops are dying. And they're like, Fofa, you're such an idiot. Why would you waste your troops doing this? Well, let me tell you. It is now my territory. I would just launch a bunch of nukes there. I'd be like, oh, I have your capital city now. Albeit for 5 seconds. 20 nukes. And then whenever I was about to lose, which could happen, I had so many nukes because I've been playing with my strategy, right? That usually the doomsday counter would be close. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm gonna lose, so I'm just gonna detonate all my nukes. And then it would stalemate. So that's why I had 0 losses. Because anyone who could have beaten me ended up having the stalemate because I destroyed the planet. So there's another game made by Bullfrog called Dungeon Keeper. So I played a lot of this game called Dungeon Keeper 2. It's basically picture like a real-time strategy game, but instead of playing the hero, you're playing the villain. Super, super cool. Kind of think about Overlord. That's what like Overlord is like predecessor. So I would take advantage of mechanics that I noticed that a lot of people just didn't use. So what was really, really innovative about Dungeon Keeper 2? Oh, jeez. It's like a giant spat's face. I did not play Overlord. But what was really innovative, imagine a real-time strategy game where you could cast a spell and you can take control of a unit and have all their abilities. Yeah. So what I would do is I would just get like the lowest level worker that is non-aggro. to automatically, unless they automatically attack it, that is not aggro. And then what I would do is I would take this one thing and I would just go right to their dungeon heart, which is like, if it's destroyed, you lose. And I would just use my little pickaxe and be like, "Tuk-tuk, tuk-tuk, tuk-tuk." And it'd be like, your dungeon heart is under attack. And they couldn't see where it's coming from because the little worker is so tiny. And it looks like their own worker. They don't know what's going on. Now, if that didn't work, hi, Lobin. Now, if that didn't work, there was something called, if you can have a temple where your creatures could worship at, and it would give them like more affinity towards you. However, what you could do is you could pick up your little minions and you can drop them in the temple. So, and then you get a sacrifice for gold. But if you knew the recipes to, like, if you like threw in like a warlock and like a fireball spell, you would get a wizard. Why is this important? Because all of your evil minions would come from a portal, and each portal generally has a maximum of like 20 characters that you can take, like recruit from there. So most people would have, let's say, like a bunch of like level 10 maxed out, like 20 like elite bad guys. But I knew that I had all the recipes memorized of what to sacrifice to get heroes. So for example, if I take a warlock, which was a bad guy, I threw it in the temple, and then I put a fireball in it, it would make a wizard. Wait, what's going on? Oh, okay. And since you had no limit, so since those those summoned creatures from the temple didn't count towards the creatures that came from the portal, basically you just had an infinite source of minions. So usually, oh yeah, in Dungeon Keeper, I was #1 worldwide. Because let's just say usually by the end of a game I would have usually like 50 to 300 minions when everyone else had 20. And now you know my gaming style. Exploiting game mechanics to win. Hi, Sam. That's what I did. All right, so today, we're actually supposed to work on a commission. I normally don't do commission. I try not to do too many commissions on stream because I don't want to be known specifically only for commissions, if you know what I mean. Hence why I've been speaking for an hour and a half. I'm just shooting the breeze. There's a term. What is the term? Is it a troll? Is it a goblin? I hope it's something bad, because that's totally me. Totally me. Please tell me unidentified squid. I want to know. What type of gamer am I? What type? A munchkin? I've never heard that term before. I know what a scrub is. Cause like, basically... An inside joke was with my friends and I is that we were okay. Think about like Star Wars Episode 3, or sorry, Star Wars Episode 6. With the what are those things called? The yub jubs. What are they called? What are they called? The little cute teddy bears. What are they called? Ewoks. Yes, the Ewoks. Okay, now think about this for a moment. Think about the Ewoks. Critically think. 1, they weren't strangers to hunting and killing humans and eating them. 2, the Ewoks took down... Whoa. Cozy Burb. Thank you so much for the raid.
Navy_Corman.
How was your stream?
Dex 163 to take the hoodie off.
How was your stream? How was your stream? Hopefully it was good. Hi everyone, I'm Fulfillment. I'm a VTuber. Normally I have a hoodie. It was just taken off. But hopefully everyone's doing well. For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm known mainly for having full body motion capture,
Welcome to
like
Costco.
gloves,
I love you.
facial tracking. I have a track chair and a tracked mic. Can we get a shout out, please, for Cozy Burb? So you can check out Cozy Burb in this little thumbnail that's going to appear right there. Or you can click on the link in chat to check them out. Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha. So, we were talking about Ewoks and how Ewoks are secretly terrifying and overpowered. Now think about it. So we're just thinking about the movie. They not strangers to hunting humans, Jedis, military, trained specialists. They hunt them and they're not like, oh yeah, let's eat them. Yeah. And think about the end of the movie where they take down stormtroopers, people on these little jet bikes, those giant mechanical walking things. They took them down no problem. And meanwhile, they're looking down at these poor soldiers, the clone troopers, and then they have that little black beady eyes looking at them going, yub jub. Yub jub. Navy! Thank you for the 5 months, thank you! Yeah. So like, there was like a meme that was shared between my friends. Basically, whenever like someone would do something like ridiculous, when they shouldn't be able to do something that ridiculous, they would post a picture of, we would send that person a picture of an Ewok like face that's smiling that was captioned over that said yub jub. Yub jub. Yub jub. And then that turned into taunting people who were that we were playing against. Basically what would happen, hi, going to bed? Okay, have a good nap. If we're playing a game and someone starts like, if we're winning legitimately, and they're being like super toxic, we would basically like with, not say it to them, but like if we're in the same room, we would be like, yup jub nub scrub. And we'd be like doing the Ewok voices. Say nub scrub. Oh, Navy! Thanks for the 62 bits. Thank you so much. Have a good one. A Zoom. Oh, okay. We're zoomed in now. I guess I have to sit. Hello. We're now at a closer camera angle. Yes. Yup. Is this VR? Yes and no. I'm not in VR, but I am using VR technology. If you want to know how I'm doing this, check out my YouTube channel where I posted a tutorial, where I post tutorials on how to do stuff like this. So, yeah, you should check out my YouTube channel. Look for the one that's called DIY VTuber app. And basically I go through step by step on how you can create the basis of making your own app like this. Cool, right? Yes, my chair is wiggling, see? Boop. Boop. That's a bad bruise. Sly got a bruise from falling on the way to work. It's really bad. It's really bad. It looks like a teapot. No, it looks like a neti pot.
Really?
Yeah, like the teapot that you stick in your nose.
Ow!
I guess it is. Ow!
Ow!
I poked the bruise. She asked if it was still swollen, so I poked the bruise.
You should have just like touched it gently. It's
I have gloves on. Ow!
touch. Do you see how this works? This is called touching.
I can't
not
feel through gloves.
poking.
Don't, your nails are sharp. I already poked the bruise.
It hurt.
Oh, let me show you guys something. I haven't shared this with anyone yet. Oh, actually, no, I shared it with my patrons. Patrons, like a week and a half ago. So, oh yeah, for those of you who don't know, I do have a Patreon. You don't get a lot out of it. You don't need to do anything with it, but it exists. Okay, give me a sec. Open Baphomet. And look. Oh, wait. Look. I'm modeling my face. Oh, let me turn off X-ray. Oh. But yeah. Modeling my face. Specs on a PC. Honestly, right now, now's not a great time to get a computer unless you're gonna buy a pre-built because graphics cards are ridiculous in price. If you want my recommendation, right above me on the screen, there's gonna be something called Amazon Blacksmith Component. That's gonna be my recommended computer. Now, if you can find something similar to that in the form of a laptop or a pre-built desktop, that might be your best option right now. How do you come up to your parents? That is a very personal question. That is up to you, and it's very situational based. So, this is like, as much as I want to be supportive, this is not really the place for that because it really depends on your specific situation. So honestly, it would be best to probably start talking to your friends about it. And if you are at school, I'm guessing you're still at school, talk to your, I don't even know. It depends on where, like I said, a lot of this is situational based. I was going to say talk to your guidance counselor, but what if you're at a school that's not accepting of that? Like, you know what I mean? So like I said, very situational based. But hey, check out the Discord. There's a place to talk about that kind of thing there with some other people. The best thing to do is just to talk to people. So join the Discord server as long as you're over the age of 13. If you're under the age of 13, do not join the Discord server. But yeah, so I started working on this in my free time. Basically, I'm using this as a reference. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Hold on. Oh my god. Sorry, that's the inner mouth. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Let me just make it transparent. So you can see it right here. So I'm just using the picture, the character reference sheet that, oh yeah, by the way, if you're looking for an amazing art or a character reference sheet, you should check out Mari VR. They are super great. Link in chat. They're not very active on Twitch, so go to their Twitch page. Follow them on Twitter. Sly, no, Mari didn't do Sly's model. I don't remember who did Sly's model, but I know that I really, really like Sly's reference sheet. But yes. So like, I think I did a pretty decent job. So here's the thing. Normally I'm used to like starting with, hold on, let me save. Starting with what you call primitives, which is like basically you add like a UV sphere like this, right? Then you go into like sculpting mode and you get the crease brush. And then you just start sculpting, right? Like that's how I'm used to sculpting. And that's why it took me so long. And I found a new method to sculpting. I don't know what it's called, but I call it connect the dots. And yeah, basically I'm just gonna make my own model. Okay, see you. All right, so let's close this. I guess we should get to work, right? I have commission work. Actually working for once. What? What? Okay, wait. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hello. Hi, Revy. Hello. How was your stream? What were you streaming? Hi everyone from Revy Stream. For those of you who don't know, I'm Fofamit. I'm a VTuber. I'm fully tracked, so I have facial tracking. I also have VR gloves. I have fingies. I have a microphone, I guess, which you're seeing me move. I also, you just saw me get off the chair, I guess. Bye, welcome. For those of you who don't know who Revy is a fellow VTuber and a friend from VR Chat. Their streams are super great. And wait, what's going on? Yes, welcome to Costco. So 100% you should check out Revy stream if they're playing VR Chat or World of Warcraft, right? I remember seeing you play that a number of times. I hope I'm right. World of Warcraft, right? Right. I'm pretty sure. Yes. Okay. Woo! Oh, yes. I have full body tracking. Woo! Gloves are not stinky anymore because I wipe them down with isopropyl alcohol because that's the only way you can clean it, even though wiping them down with isopropyl alcohol is not recommended by the manufacturer. Oh, Apex! That's a fun game to watch. Oh, also, I have my screens in the world too, if that makes a difference. We are just about to start Blender work. Oh, also, I'm just gonna guess that, you know, there's a lot of overlap with people who are interested in VR and tracking and trackers. I ordered just today, I snuck in, and I got 2 of the super dongles from Tundra. Meaning, instead of having 8 Vive tracker dongles, I'm just gonna have 2. Two trackers, 2 dongles. So I'm gonna free up 6 USB ports. Wow, 6 USB ports, woo! So excited to have my USB ports back. Hey, USB ports, go burr. Revy, wait, are you talking about the Twitter post? I posted on, okay, so the story behind that is that was my first shameless grab at trying to basically be like, hey, look, I'm cool, acknowledge me, please, cool company, I want to do something with you, please. So I basically, while I was streaming, I decided I'm gonna make a video showing my track chair, my microphone, and my gloves, and being like, hey, Rococo motion capture suit company, notice me, please. I didn't expect that video to do well, and then it did. And then Rococo contacted me, so we're talking. Now, to be fair, like, to be 100% transparent, I have no idea what kind of collab they want to do. My expectation is we're probably going to have, like, they have a YouTube channel where they talk about stuff with people for, like, 40 minutes. That's my expectation, is I'll probably just talk to them on their YouTube channel. Like, so don't be like, oh, Fofa's going to get a motion capture suit. Whoa, that'd be so cool. That would be cool, but I don't expect to get one. Oh, but yes, Revi. Yeah, you're a full body VR chat. So, yeah, if you want to know exactly how to do this, if you know how to make your own avatars in VR chat, you know how to do what I'm doing. So, go. There's one specific YouTube video called DIY VTuber app, and that's all you need. The head that I was showing earlier, not the one that's on screen right now. Yes, I modeled that from scratch. The one that you're seeing on screen right now, this one, that you can kind of not really see, this is actually a commission for facial tracking. But yeah, Revi, it's what I would recommend though is you could use your VR headset, but you don't have to. What you can do is, I don't have a VR headset on at all. No VR headset. Actually, yeah, you can tell. Oh, hold on. I'll show you what I have. Whoop. Right there. You can see right now my VR headset is idle. And then I have no controllers connected. Just trackers. What I would recommend though, don't get VR gloves. Don't. Just use the index controllers, or just have karate chop hands and use Vive tracker or a Tundra tracker. Because the gloves I have, can't wash them. The next tier up. So these gloves, they don't have finger splay, meaning that I only can move them this way. Right, pretty okay. The next glove up is the Rococo glove. It has full range of motion, can't wash it. And in order to use it for live VTubing will cost you $30 a month. So then what's after that? Well, it's the Magnus gloves. Magnus gloves, fully machine washable. Costs a lot of money to use. And they're also really pricey. Oh, yeah, Leap Motion. If you already have a Leap Motion, that's all you need. Essentially, if you're gonna be sitting down and in front of your computer, basically, like, if you're gonna be like sitting and gaming, right? And you just want them to see, like, you know, you, and you want to have some hand movement, then all you need is a webcam and a Leap Motion. You'll get full finger tracking. You'll get your basic body movement. Like, you won't be able to move your legs. And if you want to take it a step further, get an iPhone. So then you can have the best, like the most like expensive like desktop VTuber setup would be webcam, iPhone, Leap Motion. What am I working on? Facial tracking for Ali Mew. I just haven't started yet. Like, I have started off stream, but I haven't worked on it at all today during stream. Now, here's one thing though. A couple things. My very next YouTube video is going to be a direct comparison between high quality webcam tracking using VC Face versus iPhone tracking. And then I'm also, as part of that video, I'm going to be releasing a test/calibration model for free to download. And basically what it does is that if you have an iPhone, it will allow you to see which 52 ARKit so which of the 52 Apple ARKit blend shapes are being activated and by how much. So I'm just gonna release that along with the video. And I'm gonna be talking about something special that I know is in the works with VC Face, possibly eliminating the need for an iPhone. Possibly. If you make a model in if you make a model in Blender, you need to rig it, yeah. Now, whether you're gonna hire someone else to do it or do it yourself, it's up to you. Hi, Celestia. But I'll just be clear with you. I only figured this out because I noticed that VC Face has very high quality facial detection, but turning those that facial detection into accurate facial tracking is not that easy. I'm talking to M, who is I started talking to M, who's the creator of VC Face, whose code has actually helped make VTube Studio for 2D VTubers. Like, amazing, right? And so I'm just like, how can I just like, hey, I don't know anything about coding, but like, how can I help you in any way? So they sent over like the GitHub that everyone can access, by the way, not just me, everyone can do it. And I'm just like, I'm looking at this code, I'm just like, there's like 12 different C# scripts in this one section that are like 3,000. They're like 3,000 lines each. I don't know what's going on. But what I do know is that they're working on trying to make it so that the accurate facial capture that they can read from the webcam with her amazing code is one day possibly going to be working in VC Face. But here's the thing though. We don't know when that's going to come. I know a little bit of C#. Like, I'm like toddler level of C#. Like, C#, if I'm left unsupervised, I might cut my finger. Budget friendly? Yeah, check out my YouTube channel. Tons of recommendations. I do I've started doing app walkthroughs, meaning I will walk through, I will choose a VTuber application, whether paid or free, and then I walk through all the features and all the things that you can do with it. Okay, Revy. Have a good time with your doggo. See you. Thanks again for the raid. Okay. Let's get back to working on this model that I haven't started working on stream yet, even though my title of my stream is commission work and I haven't done any of it yet. Okay, give me a sec. Zoom the camera in. This. Oh. Angle blender. Okay, Zeg. See you. See you. Thanks for popping in. Okay, so for those of you who are new, let me show you what I have sculpted from scratch, which is this. Sorry, let me get rid of the image. I've done this face. I mean, this isn't that hard to do now for me, I guess. It's not finished yet. I still need to do some touching up on it. But it's a face. Hey, right now 1070 is better than nothing, right? Right? Hi, Assassin. So far, doing good. Oh, Celestia just said that they got a 1070. Which is honestly not bad. Any graphics card at this point is good. All right. So what are we doing? We're working on doing this. New shape key for mix. And apply, select the shape key to basis. Remove that. All right. Then here, new shape key for mix. Apply shape key to basis. Remove. So now if we merge these together, perfect. Great. We got our blinks. Oh, yes. I have an ITX as well. ITX is kind of great because it's like basically the bare minimum of what you need. Bum ba bum. Got the tongue. How's this? Wait, Hellpie, you're talking to me? Are you talking to me? No, you're wrong. ITX is actually good. Having actually on a standard motherboard, having like you don't need more than 2 DIMM slots. Having more is actually bad because then you have to have longer traces. Whereas if you just have 2 DIMM slots, then you can have short traces, which is better. In essence, there's no difference between an ITX motherboard that's a nice motherboard versus a regular motherboard. What do you mean normal ITX? There's only one size for ITX. ITX is a standard of size. So like I'm confused of what you're talking about. This isn't my model. This is someone else's model. So obviously it's just the face. So it's not gonna look like right unless everything's there, right? See? And also the shaders aren't on, so yeah. Even if you need a lot of ports, here's the thing. An ITX motherboard versus an ATX motherboard won't make a difference in the amount of ports that are available. So that argument is moot. Unless you need more PCI lanes. If you need more PCI lanes, then yes, that is a valid argument. However, if you are just looking for IO, motherboard IO, that is like, you know, on the back of the motherboard and the IO port, then no, you're wrong. But I'm assuming Helpie, you're talking about PCI Express lanes. Then in that case, you are right. Because yes, basically, if you need anything more than 1 or 2 PCI lanes, then yeah, you need to go non-ITX. Essentially. You honestly, you don't really need server grade unless, you know, you're running a server. Usually if you're using a server grade motherboard, you're gonna miss out on a lot of consumer friendly features. Like standard IO on the back of the motherboard. It'll have a lot of PCI lanes, but like if you're looking for like, you know, USB ports, you're gonna have a tough time. Unless you get like one of those prosumer boards, which are not server boards. Oh, hi, Boston. Hello. I don't know, like, server grade is, put it this way, you probably would never need server grade. Like, essentially, unless you're planning to make a server, you don't need server grade. Do I have a mocap suit? No, actually. I have a DIY motion capture solution. If you want to know more about it, then you can check out my YouTube channel. But yeah, I'm fully motion captured. See? Oh. Does it work with VR chat? No, it doesn't. No. VR chat currently doesn't officially support facial tracking. So it will in the future, just not right now. But yeah, check out my YouTube channel. I give a tutorial on how to do it. Essentially, if you have VR, then my YouTube tutorial will show you how you can do stuff like this. Boop, boop. Oh, those modular Dell servers. Interesting. I like how they modeled these ears. I really like these ears. Okay, you know, Rex. See, here's the thing. I don't want a pro server. I just want a second PC with the new NVENC encoding. That's all I want. I don't have prosumer. I just have the consumer stuff. It's like I don't need the prosumer stuff even. So like hence why I have a 2070 Super. And I was gonna get a 5600X, but at the time when I was looking for a 5600X, it was the same price as a 5800X. So I got the 5800X. Well, here's the thing though, Help High, is that depending on what you're doing, right? Technically a consumer level PC can do stuff for 24 hours. However, it just doesn't have error correction. So, you know, when like that having it, so like for a consumer, like having 1-bit flip, like means nothing. Cause like, what am I doing that requires that level of precision? Whereas if you're doing something like, I don't know, like some intense research project, that one flip of a bit can like completely ruin all of your data. So like, you know, in those use cases, I can see that. Huh? Did I miss some? Oh, thank you. Thank you for smashing that notification. Wait, you're getting a suit? You're getting a suit? You're getting a suit? You're getting a motion capture suit. I'm jealous. Wait. Which one? Which one? The Rococo? Wait. You know that you have to pay $30 a month to do live VTubing with that, right? Right? You know that, right? Right? Okay. Hey, Hey, Celestia, do you want to do me a huge favor? When you get your Rococo suit, can you like, okay, if you actually get it, can you at Rococo and say and say that you got to just basically repeat exactly what you just said. Just repeat exactly what you said. Just at them. Please. But that's only if you decide to get it yourself. Because I feel like I have to wait, hold on. I feel like I have to say this because since it's coming from my recommendation is hold on. Here's the thing. Having a motion capture suit won't bring people to you. Right? It's gonna be really cool, but like just know that it doesn't mean people will come to you because you have the motion capture suit. They're gonna come because of you. And you might not need a motion capture suit. Like, think about it this way, right? Who's a bigger streamer than me? This person. Miyuneban. They are a live 2D streamer who just uses, I'm pretty sure, a webcam. And well, they're streaming to over 1,000 people. So they're not coming because of their cool motion capture or their cool setup. People come because they just like the streamer. And that's how it should be. Yeah. Just know that that would be the case. Because I basically don't want to have something recommended and then all of a sudden like it turns out to be one of those things that ends up being in your closet collecting dust. Do you know what I mean? Sorry. I've been talking all day. I'm okay. I just haven't hydrated, so I'm hydrating right now. But yeah, like for example, a lot of people go to Miko and they don't stay because, you know, she's, you know, full body motion capture. They go because she's entertaining. So thank you. Oh, is this for me? Thanks. Oh, thanks.
Oh, tilt your head back. That.
Good. You can take it.
Better?
Yeah. But yeah, like here's the thing. you can I'm not saying this like, I'm not trying to convince you out of it. I just want to make sure that since it's coming from like, I'm that person. Okay, so wait. When I worked part-time jobs in university, I would always make sure that someone's buying the really high-end stuff for the right reasons. Like, not because I'm trying to convince them to not get it. But like, for example, if they came in and they're like, I want a Dyson vacuum cleaner. And I'm just like, Dyson vacuum cleaners, let me just tell you, they're amazing. They're the best vacuum cleaners I've ever owned in my life. I'm in Korea. I don't have my Dyson vacuum because it's in Canada. I fucking miss my Dyson vacuum cleaner. It got things, it picked up dirt and pet hair out of things I didn't even know had dirt and pet hair in it. Do you know what I mean? But do you know what I, so, oh, it sucks so good. But sometimes someone would be like, they're looking for like a little, like they're looking for like a shop vac or like a small handheld vacuum cleaner. Who's Coco? So, but they're like, oh, I heard this Dyson's really good. I want to buy this Dyson, please. And I would be the person that's like, wait, why do you need this vacuum cleaner? So, and then like half the time I would talk them out of making that big purchase because they don't need it. And I would say, you know what? Hey, worst comes to worst, right? You know, as long as it's not like super damaged, come back within 30 days or 14 days, whatever the store policy was. And then you can just exchange it up. And it's less of a, like, basically you're gonna get less hassle because you're upgrading versus downgrading. And that's usually what I did. So that's my style, is if I recommend something, I make sure that someone gets it for the right reasons. Okay. But Celestia, if you get it, I hope it works really well for you. I'll be super jealous until I get one of my own. No. Here's the thing. Dyson vacuum cleaner. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm talking about vacuum cleaners. All right. So I was one of those people who was always stuck with someone else's vacuum cleaner. It was like that $30 Walmart vacuum cleaner. Or I would buy like this Hoover for like $200 something, and always would have the same problem. Stuff would get clogged into it. Pet hair would get stuck in the beater brushes. I would have to get vacuum cleaner bags. You know, it was like a pain. So, let me tell you, Dyson vacuum cleaners, why are they so good? One, they have super good suction. Two, they're very easy to disassemble and maintain. So if you get like a long piece of string stuck in the beater brush, there's like a switch that you can just take and pull it open and then take it out. It's so easy to clean, right? No like digging your finger or a chopstick or some scissors in between like these plastic wedges to get stuff to get string uncut. No, you just pull a switch, pull it off, take out the beater bar. Oh, just unravel it. So nice. Second, it's bagless. Okay, a lot of vacuums are bagless. Third, it's a washable HEPA filter. Meaning, you don't, like a lot of those vacuum cleaners come with a filter. that you have to replace. You don't have to replace it's just washable HEPA filter. So, yeah, Dysons are awesome. I actually have one of the early Dysons. I have the one that came out before the Dyson balls. The ball vacuums, I have one of those before that. But yeah. Oh. Ah! Hi.
Gary!
Paper,
Oh,
snow,
a ghost! Here's the thing though.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
I ended up. What do we have now? We have one of those robot vacuums that needs to be repaired. We need to repair it before we leave Korea because I don't think they sell this model in North America. Oh, no. We have a Samsung robot vacuum that has an inverter. So it's actually like a full suction vacuum. And it's like a smart vacuum, I guess. So it's not one of those ones that just like, you know, like smack against the wall. It actually maps out the house. But I don't think it was necessarily designed to pick up pet hair. So basically the beater bar is like destroyed. So we need to take it into the Samsung service center. Yeah, the beater bar is like not a beater bar anymore. It's just like a rubber rod. all the little flappy bits are gone. But we want to get it repaired before we go back to to Canada. Just because I think getting parts for it would be very difficult. Right? Wait. Sounds sketch. I'd sell it. No, I wouldn't. Why would I sell a broken one? Unless I would only sell it if I listed it as broken. But it has to be serviced. We have to service it. Hi, Al. Okay, wait. So, my understanding on how to convert regular electronics to be compatible with 120 volts is to just open it up, take out the transformer, and replace it with an equivalent transformer. Is that correct? Yes, we're gonna be taking the pets with us on the plane. Great, because that's what I'm gonna do. Sly, I said let's use a moving company, and you're like, no, we're gonna take the pets with us, and I'm like, okay. That was our discussion. Oh, okay. So here's the thing: is that our robot vacuum maps out the house. It has LiDAR, but it actually doesn't have cameras on it. If that makes sense, it doesn't actually have cameras on it. It just has LiDAR. So like basically what it does is that it uses the LiDAR to roughly map out the shape of the apartment, and then it'll remember the shape of the apartment, and then it'll work more. Basically, the more you use it, the better it gets at cleaning your apartment.
Paper.
Snow, a ghost. Wow. What are you guys gonna do when I add like other cool stream redeems? What are you gonna do? I have so many ideas that I want to implement for my for channel points. What are you gonna do? So I got this idea from Twin Tails. Watching Twin Tails, you can redeem a bonk on Twin Tails, and it like deforms her model, right? When the hammer hits the head. And it's all done in OBS. So I was just like, oh. So what I'm gonna do is, one of the things I'll add is called stretch, and it's gonna make like a stretching sound. And then what it's gonna do is it's gonna make me like the entire screen wide. It's gonna like stretch the screen out. Yeah, Twin has a lot of cool redeems. But yeah, it's gonna be like stuff like that. I'm hesitant to add channel commands for redeems, because those can get very messy and hard to remember. I'd rather just them be channel points. Okay, here's the thing. In Korea, servicing things actually doesn't cost that much money. So to give you an example, I had a brand new Galaxy S8. Actually, no, I had a Galaxy S8 Plus when the Galaxy S9s were out, and the screen shattered. The screen shattered. So to get a replacement screen from the official Samsung Service Center was like $120. Done in 30 minutes. You know how much that costs in Canada? $300 to $400. That's right. in Korea, things, when you're servicing things that are made by the company at the company itself, it's like dirt cheap. I don't know how the food is handled, to be honest. I'm assuming we'll just figure it out when we get there, because I mean, everyone else is gonna be in the same situation, right? Hi, Lucifer. Here's the thing. Sly still has Korean money, because Sly has a job in Korea. My income is all in USD/Canadian. In general, I think right now, Canadian dollar and US dollar is worth more than the Korean dollar. So I'm not worried. If that makes sense. Right, I'm supposed to work on commissions. Right. Okay, let's get back to it. Let's get back to commission work. That's what we're supposed to do. Let's do it. Boop. $1 Korean. How are you converting it though? Shadow, because it depends on which direction you're converting it. If you're converting to won to dollar versus dollar to won, it makes a difference. Sometimes it can make a huge difference. Perfect. Perfection. Yes. This is what eyebrows look like. Yes. Actually, yes. As Mumble says, it's right. The rate that you see on Google is actually the raw conversion rate. However, whoever you're using to convert the money to. So for example, if you have a Korean credit card and you were to go into Canada and use it, you're going to be using your Korean won to convert. Basically, your card is going to be converting your Korean won into Canadian dollar. But it's not going to just be the flat exchange rate. Basically, there's a conversion fee that is going to be handled by the credit card holder and or bank that manages your credit card. Why have discs for eyes? To be honest, I don't know. Here's the thing though. I have a little bit more insight because I've always done the balls myself, but recently, in my own model that I've started, I did discs for eyes, but my eyes are going to be a little bit different. Oh, ignore this. I accidentally subdivided them. I'll fix them later. But I'm going for like more of like a concave, but like there's gonna be like a little divot on the inside just to test it out, because I just want to. I think that would look better if you make them, if you set the materials right. Now the reason why is just because it's just easier. It's easier, essentially. Oh, hi, Allie. Hi. Yes, they are amazing, especially if you have a pet. Like, you don't even need to have the Dyson Animal line. Like, it's still great. Yes, they are easier. They're easier to rake because when you have to move the eye around, like, in general, it's like a lot more to work with, because not only do you have to rotate the entire sphere, you also have to rotate the socket to fit the sphere. If that makes sense. Whereas, for example, most anime style models that use disc for eyes, you don't need to do anything with the socket. You can just move the disc around. Right? Right, there's a meme. I love this meme. I have to find it. Let me find the meme. Whenever I think of VR chat and polygons, oh, I love this meme so much. It's so bad. I've showed it so many times, but every time I think about it, it makes me laugh. I raft and raft. Haha. Okay. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. You know this meme? Load into the VR chat world. Why am I lagging so much? Yeah, the screw. Why? Why would anyone do this? Yeah, but look, there's a screw for every single one. Oh my gosh! Wait, hold on. Look at the poly count. For this, it's so low compared to the screw. What? Because people don't know what they're doing. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, but at least I know well enough not to like make a million polygons if other people have to load it in. If it's just me loading it in, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, my own model is not efficient. Also, Allie, please do not use this model in VR chat because, yeah, you don't want someone taking. Basically, you don't want them to get your face tracking. Yeah. Yeah, even if you're in private, exactly. So, when I have time, I'm gonna try to make my first encrypted avatar, like using shape keys. I think in the meantime, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a 2D animated version of my model. So it's gonna be like one of those generic robots. Kind of think about like Whisper VR. So I might make like a version of my model that's kind of like a robot, like Whisper VR, like it's a telebot. And then like it's gonna have like a windscreen in front of it, and then behind it is just gonna show like a screen of my face. And that's all it's gonna be. It'll be cool, and it'll be like someone will definitely want to rip it, but at the same time, like if someone's gonna rip it, I'm probably just gonna use a pre-bought asset. Hold on, like that way, like I don't have to like waste my time on something that someone's just gonna steal anyway, right? Hold on, let me find an example before I pop it on the screen. Yeah. Basically, I'll probably just buy this. That's basically Whisper VR, right? So I'll probably just buy this. It's 10 bucks. And I'll just modify the face to exactly what I was talking about. And then boom. You know, bing, bang, boom. Dunzo, right? So like, if someone rips it, I don't care. Because I mean, like, I didn't waste my time making it. It'll be super efficient too. It's like, look how low poly it is, right? So, oh, I should probably buy this now, shouldn't I? I probably should, shouldn't I? It's on 50% off. This a version of the, yeah. So imagine like my face, but like being inside that, but not my 3D face, but a 2D face. Right, right? Yeah, basically, oh yeah, yeah, picture basically, hold on. Twitter. Yeah, yeah, basically, picture my, hold on, where is it? Oh, this is Pren. Yeah, basically, picture this behind the face shield of this. Right? That's what it's gonna be. So I mean, like, sure, you could rip it, but it's not gonna, it's gonna be crap. Yeah. I'll make it look nicer than this. So like there will be some effort put into it. Oh yeah, light mode Twitter. Yeah, why not? Hold on, let me black out my screen just in case. Discord? Discord. This is my Discord. Welcome to my Discord. Isn't it great? The reason I blacked it out was because I had a DM open, so. But this is how I use Discord, like this. Go to anyone's Discord, right? Oh, good. See, just light mode. I use light mode. Okay, I think I should buy that. I don't know when does the sale end? Let's find out. When does the sale end? It doesn't say. It doesn't say. Wait, does it say it on the page? I don't know. I don't know. I think this is a pretty good. I think this is a pretty cute telebot, isn't it? Right? It's something that really can't be sexualized, which is I like having an avatar that can't be sexualized, or if someone tries to sexualize it, it's FBI open up.
Captain Wesley tipped $10. Do it, D.
Hey, thank you for the $10. Thank you so much. Okay, yes, I guess I'll get it. So like, for example, one of the models that I use frequently when I want to be like kind of me, but not really me, is I have a chibi version of my model, which is just a texture edit of a free to download model. So like 0 effort was put into it. And I mean, like, it's a child. So the people who are targeting me to rip models were doing adult things with people's models. And I mean, like, yeah, if they tried to do that, you know, FBI, open up. All right, time to buy this model. PayPal. But VTN Wesley, thank you so much. I super appreciate it. You can't see me buying it on screen because I have to enter my passwords and stuff like that. But thank you. Come on. It's verifying my order. Okay, does it show any personal information? Oh, okay. It shows my order ID. I don't know if I want to show that. Let's do this. There. I bought it! Thank you so much. Guess I'll download it. Oh, it comes with so much stuff. Okay. It comes with the FBX. Great. And the texture. I don't need the Maya file. Great. There, that's gonna be my new regular VR chat model if I start playing VR chat again a lot on stream. But it's gonna be something that I'm gonna do, I guess, off stream. Oh yeah, it's probably fully rigged. Well, hold on, let me find out. Just let me move it to my paid assets. It has such an intuitive name. Upload files, blah, 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 robot underscore B dot FBX. All right, let's find out if it's fully rigged. Is it? Huh? Here we go. Oh, it is fully rigged! Oh, look at the little cutie patootie! Alright. Let's see if Cat's plugin can fix this model. Or if it's gonna break it. We're gonna find out. It's working. It's working. Cat's plugin. Oh. What? What? Hello? Okay. Is it working? Oh! Okay. This is working. Oh, this turned out. Oh, ooh. Yeah, see, the thing is, like, what's really nice about doing robots is that rigging them is actually, like, pretty simple. So what do I mean? Let me show you. You don't need to worry about, like, limb deformations too much. Because, like, look, it's like a solid movement. So let me explain what I mean. Stop pose mode. Click on the bones. Click on here. Go to weight paint. And then I click on this bone. And look, it just makes it pure red. Here. Click on here. Hold on. Oh, am I only selecting one part? Oh, but yeah. Basically, what's really nice about it is that it's super simple. You just make it pure red because it's a robot. You don't need to worry about like skin or stretching or muscles or anything like that. Makes it super easy. Great. I might even just like leave this untextured because it's supposed to be a telebot, right? Yeah, just make a sphere. This spine though. Oof. Yeah. What is this? Okay, hold on. How is this rigged? Ooh, yeah, that's gonna need to be fixed. Luckily, that's not a hard fix, because I just turned 2 bones into 1 bone. I think, yeah, that's the only thing that needs to be really fixed here is the chest. Everything else seems to be okay. It's just the head. Oh, and the neck. Yeah, that neck needs to be fixed. Holy smokes. But everything else seems to be good. All right, so I'm gonna save this as Fulfillment Telebot. We're gonna close this out. Dyson Sphere? Is that Whisper's 3D model? I don't know. It could be. I bought it on CG Trader. Wesley, right? Wesley, donate. I was like, should I buy it? And then Wesley's like, here, have the $10 that it cost to buy it. I was like, okay. Yeah, I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Don't worry. Rigging is not too hard once you know how to do it. Like, it's just all weight painting, right? Okay, brow, outer upright. Oh, yes. That's a nice eyebrow. It's when you're in the military and you need to salute your superior officer and your hands are tied up, you just salute with your eyebrow. That's how you do it. Cause I'm Fofmit the soldier. I know everything about the military. When you join the military, you get a gun, and you need to practice taking it apart and putting it together super fast. And then you get yelled at a lot. And they call you soldier and demean you. And then they call you maggot a lot while you're running through obstacle courses, like from the Japanese TV show. Yeah. I'm a bit of a jarhead myself, you know.
Snow! A ghost!
A bit of a jarhead myself, you know. I once put my head in a jar and got it stuck.
Ah, Gary.
I think I'm just gonna... You missed. You missed, Moodles. It's always like, how am I gonna do the eyebrow? Like this? I have used Marvelous Designer. ZBrush, I don't want to pay for it, so that's why I don't use it. And I haven't bothered learning it, but I have used Marvelous Designer, and what I can tell you is that Marvelous Designer does an amazing job for making clothing. And then leaves you with a complete mess to work with because the topology of anything made by Marvelous Designer is utterly atrocious. Essentially, Marvelous Designer gives you the experience of going to a 5-star restaurant, and they're specialized in making delicious cakes. And then they give you this delicious cake in front of you, and they say, okay, you have this delicious cake, but you're not allowed to eat it with your hands. Go. You have 30 seconds. That's Marvelous Designer in a nutshell. This eyebrow. I think we're just gonna go with these points. Grab this one. That. Oops. Here's the thing. It's meant to be a positive and a negative. Marvelous Designer is amazing. It's the best program I've ever used for making clothing. Downside is you get something that looks beautiful but is a pain in the butt to work with. Like, it's a nightmare. Like, let me give you an example of what it would look like. Let me save this. Object mode. Select here. Edit. Okay. Actually, let's not do that. Let's go for a regular subdivide. Oh no, it'd probably be more smooth. Probably. Come on. All right. And that's gonna be too much to deal with. Okay, let's apply that. Oh, first, hold on. Select all. Can I randomize? Yes, there we go. Like that. Then go here. Go to apply. Oh, I can't apply because it has shape keys. Okay, hold on. Remove all shape keys. Apply. All right. Edit. Then go here. Randomize. 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 Smooth. Smooth. All right. Actually, no, this is not as much of a mess as it should be. Hold on. Randomize. 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 That. So basically, when you get a model, can I put this in X-ray? When you get a model at a straight out of Marvelous Designer. This is what, imagine this but smooth. Imagine this but smooth, okay? So imagine this was a smooth surface. I'm just using this to illustrate a point. This is what models, clothing assets that you make in Marvelous Designer will look like. That's the topology. So 100%, all the clothing that you make in Marvelous Designer, you need to retopo it. Like, you need to turn this into this. Good luck. Yeah, it is a lot of work. That's great that you play Second Life, but like, you know, Second Life is like banned on Twitch, right? Like, it doesn't mean we can't talk about it, but just so you know, like, Second Life is a relic of the past, and then it's also been banned from Twitch. Like, who plays Second Life anymore? It's basically a VR game without the VR. Hi, Clara. Like, whenever I think of Second Life, I think of Dwight Schrute. Where Dwight Schrute just became a paper salesman. But yeah, it's really cool that you're doing that. I'm just gonna specifically delete it because it can be viewed as self-promotion. It does have a free marketplace. VR does already have that. And the fact that you don't know that is very surprising. There's like a semi-annual event that has a showcase of 3D assets, shaders, models, worlds that are up for sale or to showcase, to experience, to try on, to use. And I'm very surprised you don't know about it. Yeah, VR has a ton of those. Not even 24/7. Yeah, like, I'm just gonna tell you that it does exist, and if you're in the space, you would know about it. So, I mean, like, those are the biggest events. Kind of think of those like the CES, the E3 of those worlds. Like, there's stores and events and worlds going on all the time. It's just like, do you know what I mean? So it's like, it's not even comparable with what you're talking about in Second Life, because they don't even have big events like that anymore. Because, you know, no one plays Second Life anymore. But yeah, there's a ton of places. There's a ton of places. There's a ton of marketplaces. There's tons of vendors. I mean, like, you could just go on only VR chat and you'll find an abundance of them. And VR chat is like, just like the tip of the iceberg. I would say Second Life it was kind of, but the thing is though, is that like, it basically, Second Life is trying to cling on for too long. Do you know what I mean? No, this is not my face. This is Ali Mew. I'm not modeling it. This model was made by Artemis, the Artemis group, and I'm just raking it. Okay, cool story. I mean, like, why are you here, like, I guess, bragging about it on your less than month-old account? Just so you know, it's very highly, like, regulated in some places, especially in VR. So if you're repurposing any assets from video games or other copyright stuff, you are gonna have a bad time. So, like, I'm glad that you're able to make a living, but at the same time, like, why are you here promoting yourself with your Second Life business? And what I will tell you though is that essentially you're like the coders that know how to who knows how to code in Cobalt right now, right? So, like, since there's not many coders left who know how to code in Cobalt, they get paid top dollar, and they're like the few people that that people can go to get stuff coded in Cobalt. What I will tell you though is that you're very late to the market. So basically, think about it right now. You're entering the world of coding in C, C++, and C++, and C#, and Java, and whatever. And what you're gonna find is that you're going from being like the big fish in the small pond to the little fish in the big sea. And there's a ton of people out there, and you're kind of late to the market. Like, it's not saying that you can't make a name for yourself. It's just like, I'm gonna say it's very telling that you're coming to someone who has like 110 viewers on Twitch to brag about your business is kind of weird, champ. I don't even know what weird champ looks like. I just hear people saying it and I just picked up on it. Is that a VTuber chair? Yeah, I do have a chair, see? See? Chair. But here's the thing. But you have your name right there. Right there. Right? Imagine if you were streaming and I went right into your chat, like, oh yeah, I make like thousands of dollars doing this. You know what I mean? Like, the thing that you're doing right now, I make thousands of dollars, thousands and thousands of dollars. So, like, I'm thinking about doing what you're doing, right? Oh, but I didn't put my name there. I didn't type in my name, but, like, you know, just your name is beside the words that you type. Right? Your name is right beside the words that you're typing. Hi, Nick. Bags of flour to dry. Wait, what? So, for those of you who don't know who Nick is not a VTuber, but what I will tell you is that they're an amazing streamer, and a lot of the cool stuff that they're doing that happens on their stream, like, one, they're an amazing streamer. They have a lot of cool stuff going on, and when I watch their stream, I'm just like, gosh, how can I, like, integrate that stuff into my VTubing stuff? Like, that's like the amount of cool stuff that's going on. So like 100% check out Nick. Wait, what clip did we get? Nick, why are you so small? Oh? Oh? Oh, what was that? Nick was small, then big, then small. Wow. Yes. So, I think even just by seeing Nick in chat, 100%, you should check him out. No, I'm not making this model. This model that you're seeing right on screen right now, it's a model that I'm rigging for facial tracking, like this. Pretty okay. Pretty as they. Oh wait, can't talk about that country. So it's not a country. As they say in a country that might have been taken over by a bear that loves honey. Sorry, an independent state. Independent state that was taken over by a bear that loves honey. It's going very okay good. Oh, bother! Oh, I thought you said a VTube chair. I thought you said, is it a VTube chair? I read wrong. Oops. Hi, I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Oh my gosh. Just like, I'm picturing like a discount Batman. Do you know what I mean? Like, imagine Batman in the elevator. Then, like, you're standing in an elevator full of people, and there's Batman in the back, right? For whatever reason. All of a sudden, you start smelling something terrible. Like, someone just, like, ripped an unholy fart. And then you realize that then you realize, you look back and you look at Batman and Batman's smirking, and then someone says, Batman, did you just fart? And then Batman says, I'm Batman. Now just put that in every single scenario. Wait, Batman, why are you doing this? I'm Batman. Do I have TTS for bits? Maybe? I think I have TTS for bits over 100, I think. I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. I don't advertise it. Do I? I think so. Yeah, test every amount from 100 to 50,000 to test just a test. But start at 50,000 and go down. No. Don't actually, no. Don't actually do that. Don't. just, I think TTS is on for 100 bits. I think.
Yeah, finish him.
Oh! You won 5 jumping jacks that are obsolete. Wait, why did it only show the last part? It only did TTS for the last part. Yeah, finish him. Wait, did you know? Oh. Okay, so hold on. Did you know that Mortal Kombat originated from a Scandinavian church? Yeah, I finish him. Oh, Pine, thanks for the 95 bits. But, Nick, thanks for the 100 bits. I don't know why it only read half of your message. I don't know. Didn't like the pun. I think it's just like the default TTS settings. I think I have anti-spam enabled though. So like, for example, if you just like, if you do like 100 bits and then just type 77777777777777777, it won't go. So, yeah.
That's what I get for buying a purebred dog.
Thanks for the 100 bits. Thanks. I don't know why it's doing only the last bit. I can't take my dog to the pound anymore because the ducks keep attacking him. That's what I'm getting. Wow. Wow. That's what I get for buying a purebred dog. Wow. Hi, Honjo. Yeah, why is it only reading the last sentence? Right? Little bits. Little bits. Little bits for your little message. Sly, do you know why it's only reading the last part? Little bits. I already did that.
Oh.
I said little bits for your little message.
I don't know why. Why is it doing that?
I don't know. Okay. Little bits for my little mouth.
Oh!
Got home while the signs were there.
That's one single sentence. Jarno, thank you for the 100 bits. I don't know why I didn't work the whole thing. I didn't want to believe that my dad was stealing from his job as a traffic cop. But when I got home, all the signs were there. Why is it only reading the last bit? Is it because it's being overridden by like the sound? I don't know. Because you'd think like it would be separate, right? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, well, I'll look into it later. How about that? I'll look into it later. I'll try and fix it. And please don't waste your money to test it out anymore. I don't know. I'll have to look at it. Okay. Boop. Wait, what time is it? Oh, it's 11:32. Wait, how long have I been streaming? Oh, I see. Sly has to work tomorrow. Sly has to wake up at 5 a.m. It's 11:30. So, we have to end. Because I don't have to go to sleep. But Sly has to go to sleep. And I don't want to be loud and keep Sly awake. So I have the perfect person to raid, by the way. Is this person? It's the granny herself, and she's doing art. Her own art. She also has facial tracking. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Oh, I'm blocking twin. There's little twin. Wait. Oh, did I make it big? That's what she said. There we go. There's twin. All right, so we do have a raid message. Our raid message is right here. You do not need to be subscribed in order to use this raid message. If you're not subscribed, then this raid message will basically, instead of using my emote, it's gonna say fofo pop, because we're gonna be bopping twin. Do I have enough channel points to bop? Oh, okay. So here's the plan. Oh wait, hold on, everyone, wait. Come on, music. Is this good? All right, everyone. Here's the plan. We're gonna be ending a stream because we need to not be disturbing people in the middle of the night. But if you copy paste my raid message, what you'll see is that there's a kapow and a hammer, meaning that we are gonna be smashing this VTuber on the head with a hammer, being like, yo, we're raiding you, kapow. And then what I'm gonna do, like a ninja is during the raid, I'm gonna redeem a channel point redeem that uses a hammer to smash and deform her head at the same time. So it's gonna look like our raid is going to smash her head in. Isn't that great? So please copy paste this message. Oh, this music took a different turn than I expected. So this is Twin Tails. We're gonna be raiding. They're a very talented artist. Streams are super entertaining. There's a bunch of cool stuff that you can do and redeem in our stream. So 100% stick through, check it out. And if you stick through the raid, you'll get to be part of the plan that we're doing together, right? We're bonking and crushing your head in, right? And you get 250 channel points if you stick through the raid. Everyone, thank you so much for hanging out, and I'll see you in 2 days. Bye.